Today we're looking at the GH5 versus the Blackmagic Design Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. With our first display here, I think both setups look good, both images look good. I think the Blackmagic looks a little bit more natural. And the GH5 also, it was a little bit harder to work with to get the image to look this way. I shot both in their respective logs, and the Blackmagic was very easy to work with. I've shot a number of shots with these, and both the ProRes and the B-RAW were lightning, were great to work with. GH5 was a little bit harder in color grading to get the image to look nice. When I punch in, though, the Blackmagic is noticeably softer. That could be the camera, or that could have been a problem while shooting, that I didn't get the focus 100%. However, I know for certain I was trying my hardest to get focus 100 at its very best for each camera. The whole point is I want to make each image look as good as possible. With the GH5, it's very easy to have a window pop up, and you can roll one of the dials and zoom in and use that to get a really sharp focus. You can't do any kind of image zoom in on the Blackmagic. You have that big back screen, but like I said, you can't zoom in. You do have focus peaking, and that helps to an extent, but in this case, it may not have helped enough. Again, or it could be just it's a softer image coming from the camera. So now we're on to a live model here. I do like how both images turned out. However, the Blackmagic, it certainly captured the feel and the color of the room easier. If you look at the GH5, the couch was not that green. It didn't have a green cast to that. And in post, trying to get rid of, for whatever reason, it took on this green hue. It was very challenging, and I really couldn't eliminate it without doing a lot of like power windows, selecting that color and changing it. The Blackmagic, though, again, it was very easy to work with in color. Just took a few moments. The GH5 was a little bit harder to make it look really nice. Low light. Low light test. Okay. Yeah, here I think the Blackmagic Design did wonderful. Image looks great. GH5 not so much. Very noisy. A little bit of a color shift. Again, took more work to get the colors to kind of look right, as opposed to the Blackmagic camera where it was easy. You just kind of turn up the contrast and turn up the saturation a little bit from the flat profile you originally shoot in. So yes, if I could ever avoid using the GH5 in low light, I always will. But the Blackmagic, I'd be confident using it in a low light situation. Yeah, there with the zoom in, even you can really see the noise. Slowmo. Okay, here is where the GH5 excelled. GH5 can shoot 180 frames a second compared to Blackmagic's 120. And as far as noise, I would say even the GH5 is a little bit less noisy in Slowmo as compared to the 4K. So yeah, I'd give it to the GH5 there. And there we have it. Two different cameras for, in my opinion, two different shooting styles. Strengths and weaknesses between the two of them. Personally, me, I'm more of a run and gun type person currently, so I'll take the GH5. It doesn't take as much rigging as the 4K. However, I also am someone that really likes color manipulation, post color grading, all that, and everybody wants, a really beautiful, clean, good looking image. That I would definitely give it to the Pocket 4K. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoy this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.